All right, this is section 12.6, and we're going to talk about the surface area of spheres. You're going to like this. This one's pretty straightforward, much easier compared to the other ones we've been doing. So here's my sphere, and we're always talking about the radius, so just make sure that in case a problem gives you a diameter, or it's looking for a diameter, that you just pay attention to that part. So the formula for surface area of a sphere is just 4 pi r squared. So first one says find the surface area of the sphere. We're just going to plug it in. It is not too tricky. 8 is our radius, so we'll plop that in. One thing you can do though is instead of typing all this in, we can just do the numbers. So 8 squared and then times that 4. So one of the answers you could give is 256 pi. That's actually the exact answer is what we call it. I'll throw some inches on there first. But this would be the exact answer. And if you typed that in with the pi, it would turn out to be 804.24, which is a completely acceptable answer. Either one of these are totally fine. Inches squared. This is just approximate. So if your calculator is giving you answers with the pi in it, it's just the exact answer. And then if you multiply it out, just give a couple decimal places, and that's the approximate. Next up, they're telling me the surface area is 20.25 pi. What's the diameter? So I know surface area, 20.25 pi, and that is going to be 4 pi r squared. I'm going to divide both sides by pi right away and get rid of that. Then we've got 20.25 equals 4r squared, so we'll divide by 4. Looks like I got about 5.0625, and that's r squared. And the last step we'll have to do is to just square root both sides. And I end up with a radius of about 2.25, but they want a diameter, so I'm just going to double that. And I get 4.5 centimeters for the diameter. Last one we've got is another surface area one. We're going to solve for radius this time. So surface area is 30 pi. With 4 pi r squared. I'll divide by pi right away, get rid of that. So if 30 equals 4r squared, divide by 4. (7.5), and then our last job is just to square root both sides. So the square root of 7.5 gives me about 2.74. And they wanted radius this time, so we'll stop right there. I'll throw a meters on there, squeeze that in, and that's your radius. So surface area of a sphere, quite a bit easier than all the other shapes we've been doing. Just make sure you're paying attention between radius and diameter.